It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Just a short time ago, this crowd loud enough to shake the foundations of this nearly century-old building. They are ready for football indeed in Chicago as their guys get set to do battle with the Los Angeles Rams. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. First carry now for Jordan Howard. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as they get it back to a more manageable 3rd and 7.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Open man is Miller. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 23 yards on the play.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down. 8
yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That boy was doing sleep over there or something? Don't fall asleep.
On 2nd down, Trubisky. Miller on the catch over the middle.
Fall asleep, pal.
Getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. There to make the tackle, Samson Ebukam.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Samson Ebukam in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. From the gun, it's Trubisky. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Jordan Howard taking it in from a yard out. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive.
Just that cheek for cheek. I ain't got no audience over here. What the audience at, man?
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
I'm trying to kick a little ass.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Now, how do I want to get on your ass? Let's see. Let me try.
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away to his... And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Kamara. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Guys.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, Trubisky caught out left side by Robinson. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
That is caught inside the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Trubisky to Gabriel there for a Bears 1st down.
We ain't listening to me on maybe.
On 1st and goal, Howard. They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Trey Burton, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Bears will extend their lead. Yeah, he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score. And
they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So now here are the Rams as their offense comes back out. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
What's up, Scorsese? Mine say,
I think they're a little concerned.
You know
14-0. It's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think of everything correct. But I would like to see them open things up. Because otherwise,
defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley. Slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game.
And it'll be intercepted. Eddie Jackson picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Now Trubisky to throw on second. He's going to dump that off to his running back, Cohen. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that's going to lead to a third down. Two minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Lock in.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is go 3 and out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense coming out. He told him, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down. Ndamukong Suh coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. Let's see what they draw up here. Third and long following the sack of Trubisky.
Hey, gotta go. Hey, 18.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. He'll leave it for Cohen, complete. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high-percentage play because you get the completion. What you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now it's Trubisky. Trying to get it to Robinson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sam Shields. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
He'll throw underneath for Gurley. Wasn't a ton of space, but a great move. He's able to work it to the 20-yard line.
Come on with the
now, before this second
games,
down
man.
play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till
Put your foot on the
halftime.
university.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Who the fuck do you think Gurley is?
Hey, lift.
On the counter, Gurley.
Gurley, bro.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard
Hey, y'all
gain
be
there
playing
that sets
safe
him
as
up
fuck.
now 1st and goal.
Y'all be trying to score no touchdown.
So on the heels of the run by Todd Gurley, another 1st and 10. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got a 1st and goal from the 10-yard line. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit from the right hash, and this one just a chippy.
Get you 3,
And
baby.
Zerline's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Rams getting set to go now. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clean.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Man, he's gonna let that happen.
A huge play that time for the Rams. 45 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator is looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Todd Gurley standing by his lonesome in the backfield here. 2nd and goal.
Value 3. Go, 12, go.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And that's going to bring up an interesting 3rd and goal. Now they'll pitch it back to Gurley. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to bring up a 4th and goal.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
66.
Here we go. It's Gurley.
Oh,
and
my
he takes
God.
it across for a Rams touchdown. Todd Gurley, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Rams are able to get back within a touchdown. From the gun, here's Goff. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Mark Barron. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Time to establish the run game here. Gurley. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Khalil Mack coming hard from that linebacker spot. He drops him for a loss of 11. Third and long. It's gone. Steps away. This is caught. It's Cooks. A pickup of 24 on the third down conversion.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
76, come on. 76. 76.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed.
And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Jonathan Bullard in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a third and long.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 12.
A shotgun snap for Goff. And that is incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And Zerline's kick is good. Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays, but it has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down.
Lock in.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. That second down run, a big help. The 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Finding Gabriel complete. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this out past the 45 to the 47. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what we said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3-and-out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. They'll run it now out of the gun. Got some real estate inside the 30 and all the way down to the 25-yard line. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Lock in.
Again, it's Cohen. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
18.
Well, partner, I guess sometimes it's just a matter of philosophy. Some say run until they absolutely stop you, and others say, well, when you think they're about to stop you, fool them a little bit. I guess they should have tried to.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, gone. Buying time to his left. Dumps it off to Gurley. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back in his own 19-yard line. That'll go as a loss of 5. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
Junior boy.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Dancing to his left. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. The 40. Past the 20. 10. Touchdown, L.A. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Rams have taken the lead here in the fourth.
Wow, I know it's a never-say-never situation, but to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish them off.
The score that puts them in front here late, but not. You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up, could come back at you a long way.
The Bears offense now heading back out onto the field, and with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder,
the boy
is the
sucker
backup
free, man.
starting to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it a 2nd down. Back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle.
Boy, so
That's
fucking
Cohen.
sucker free,
And
dog.
Get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Back to throw. He leads this one for Howard. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. And even 40 yards.
I really do what I want to do.
What's the old expression?
I want to go get me a fucking bucket. I'm going to go get me a fucking bucket.
I'm looking for either a touchdown or a check down. And he took the check down on that play, and it worked almost to perfection.
He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Dante Fowler in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
Gotta go.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground.
Man.
These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the
12,
perimeter.
12, that's touchdown.
In the second quarter, he may
12,
run
that's
by
fucking
him, but in this
touchdown.
situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
He'll look to throw. And a crusher there as it's intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of two halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Girl, what you about to eat?
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Again they run with Gurley. And they'll get him down here at the 23. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. As the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
Dang.
On third down, they'll run it with Gurley. Wiggles free. It's a gain of 7, and that should just about do it.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
The Rams go victory formation as they take the knee.
I'm about to kill this peon right here. That boy straight peon, dude. What is that?
I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you sailing right now. I got too much on my mind right now. Tell that hero tale, get my baby 30.
Hey, warm it up for me. I want to shut up, dog. Huh? What? Man, warm it up. If I'm saying warm it up, what that mean?
Last time you said you warmed up, you wasn't really hungry right then.
This little sorry ass bitch. What? Hey, LaRue, that be cool. LaRue be cool. Huh? Can you just warm it up, bro? Brother. What Zoom let ass sit? I'm about to beat his ass. Did he see it? He didn't get his win and run, did he? Come on, Boulder boy. What? The girl said that hair grew.
Gotta hit him on the jack. When you coming back, where's you at on the map? Everything is intact. Could have been a seamstress, still wouldn't cut him slack. Pretty much ain't got a clue. Itty bitty piggyback off everything I do. But I'm still dropping. Got him looking like James Harden at the awards. Back to you, I'm so into you. For real. bay like. Call me Buffy, cause that's what I slay like. These I sun them like it's daylight. These when I know what it like. What it like, yo, what it like.
I'm about to tear a hole in his ass. Who I'm playing with? So, let me see. Come here, gangster. Come here, gangster. Tracy say I crashed. Oh yeah? Be cool, foolie. Just be cool. Let me show you how I crash for real. Be cool, foolie. Oh, that's that.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. The City of Angels showing it can be loud and raucous. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad emerged from the tunnel. They're ready for football and ready to watch their Rams do battle with the New England Patriots. Greg Zuerlein, the Rams kicker, approaches, kicks it off, and here we go from Los Angeles. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards.
Man, June talking about who the fucking truth. I was playing them peasants earlier, man. I was playing with the Bears against them peasants. June, you really a peasant too, but I'm gonna do this for Kenny Pool Barbershop. This one for Kenny Pool Barbershop. Right here. I'm finna go and get out of character. Get out of character. Oh, so that's why that be like that. Okay, let me move that up then. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm gonna leave it like that. Ooh, I'm finna get out of character.
Here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Now, June, how you want this ass whoop? You want it fast, slow, steady? How you want it? You some hot shit.
They'll run it here. This is James White, and he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
And he's got Edelman for the first time. That's
complete. Put that dude where I need
to
to be.
This across midfield and inside the 45.
Hey, so I got something for your ass when you
really
get out.
Nice gain of 25 yards.
Something for your ass, bro.
Brady now.
Tell Pooh don't turn me down because I'm cussing. Don't turn me down. Leave me turned up.
12 more yards there and another first down. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
June say it's hot.
Brady now on first down.
June say it's hot. June say it's hot, June. Tracy, you like that? Do you like that? Tracy did this. Big Bear. Big Bear did this. Come here. Come here.
Play fake here on first down.
Come here, 12. Oh, I pressed it wrong. That's what we see.
Able to get
it's so
in and run him down for a loss of 14.
I really don't want to throw incomplete pass. Let me take this sack. We're going to get that bite. That comes
after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Got to see how he is. It's on the right. On the right, I see how you do it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14.
Oh, God, you're going to get a man on me.
Go 50.
Working from the gun, it's Brady. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
That's a good job there, creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. And Gostkowski's
really
kick is good.
Appreciate that.
And the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. So a nice drive on the road. You come in, you take the ball down, you get 3 points.
Yeah, points are a must on an opening drive, right? So they moved it down efficiently, got it done. I think that bodes well for their chances moving forward in this one.
Gostkowski now converted for 3. Now he'll kick this one away. Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
These some big gangsters. Come here. Come here, Jimmy. Let me ride with you real quick.
Here's the first carry now.
Let me ride with you. I'm just trying to rap with you.
Stopped immediately there.
I'm trying to hurt
no
nobody.
gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
I'm telling you right now, that ain't the answer.
Here as he's taken down.
On your ass.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I
on your
fire
ass,
away
I tell you.
because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So Goff, he'll try to refocus after the sack. The Rams now set up with a tough one, a 3rd and long.
No,
Louis. DC.
Here's Goff.
I'm here.
He's going to go for a big
I'm here.
Field. And that one
Give me a
incomplete.
peek.
Had some position but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Yeah, like a pair of 501s. Boy.
Taken from just outside the 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Patriots take over. And the Patriots gearing up to go now. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
They go play action here on 1st down. Philip Dorsett hauls it in. A good pickup there, 22.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a 1st down with a nice throw.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. And the hit jarred and loose. It's incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. his man. That's
all I
Edelman.
want y'all to do is
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
Do your job.
They convert on third with a gain of 22. Now Brady. And this is caught. It's Edelman.
You do your job.
6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Sony Michel, his first carry. And he is in. Touchdown,
Tuck the keys in
New
bed.
England. Sony Michel taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Patriots add on to their lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead grows to 10-0. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. Now the Rams offense, they worked their way back on the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. On 1st and 10, Goff. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Value 3, value 3.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. Here as he's taken down.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Super 66.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. They'll find Everett there, complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Johnny Hacker now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. They'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Why not?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
Good sound football.
At this stage of the game, the run pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense,
good
it
sound
just sets things
football.
up for big
That
runs
nigga
like that
can't.
because the defense might be a little
Nigga don't
bit
know
off
where he
balance.
coming or
They
going.
pick up another first down with that run.
A really good
Good
pickup
sound
of
football.
28 yards. Now a play fake. Brady. Eluding the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Not too many things get to a quarterback of this magnitude, but I think it's safe to say that pressure can get to any quarterback.
Give me this,
he's obviously a great franchise quarterback, but felt the pressure, threw it incomplete.
Damn, so gonna take it every time.
Little juke move there on a nice gain. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Brady going to try and throw on third down. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Philip Dorsett, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
I've seen the bullshit.
Goskowski the extra point.
Seen the bullshit from a mile away. Drew, don't ever say nothing disrespectful like that no more. Ever.
Goskowski now out to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They've had it twice, they've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down.
He fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19. And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
This that hot shit they got Chad falling off.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He'll go down back at the 26-yard line. Samson Abukum in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. They'll run it now out of the gun. And a short gain here down to the 22. Nickel Roby brings him down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be aware for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see when they decide to do a play caller. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Eric Rowe. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. That's sort of a second quarter for him. 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't shake, couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second.
If y'all don't want to see a dead body, get off.
Yeah, you got to
get off this line right now.
Compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so here in the second.
This is caught. A good pickup there, 26 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, it's...
Now he's over the line.
You don't want to see a fucking dead body. Get off this live right now. June, what is you doing? No. No, June. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Look at them. How to make it in America? Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out, now she proud of us. They ain't teach me how to rap in those private schools. Wasn't like my rich friends, had a lot to lose. Less money, less options, lot of rules. So when that first deal came, it was opportune. And shorty got potential, I scout that. She say she in love, but I doubt that. Maybe it's the clout. I get love in the north, I get love in the south, yeah. Shorty claims she a feminist, and her feminine. Girl, you know that he average.
Pictures,
girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
Chad probably lurked out trying to see, man, what this nigga doing, man.
No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for Vannas. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done there every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I like Speed at the mat.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you get a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough. A moment ago, the pride of Massachusetts, the Patriots, introduced to this, as always, sold-out crowd as they get set to go head-to-head with the Atlanta Falcons. Steven Gostkowski now has this one teed up, and we are underway from Gillette Stadium. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes.
Put that nigga in his place again real quick. That's so it ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about what it is. Then I got a bigger fish to fry. I really want you and Chad to rap. Chad a little soul right now. That boy a little soul right now. Boy is a little soul right now. Thing.
Out to the 25-yard line.
Oh yeah. We got bigger fish to fry. Julio.
Wait.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted.
I call it before the play even started.
33. And
damn.
Set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Brandon, when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach and talked about how they wanted to begin this game offensively, they talked about their script, didn't they? 10 to 15 plays, the first 10 to 15 they had on their script. Nowhere on the script was there throwing an interception, I have to believe.
And a dump off to White. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate Big plays for offense.
Throwing on first down is Brady. This is caught. A good pickup there at 20 yards. The former seventh-round pick, Julian Edelman, just continues to have such a productive career.
And has made himself into a receiver. Remember, he was a college quarterback, and not just a productive one, a very good one.
At Kent State, right?
Yes, a great leader, a guy who can make plays with his feet and his arm. Got to the end.
And it's caught by Gronk for a Pats touchdown. Rob Gronkowski there to make the grab.
What the fuck I got myself into?
Have taken the early lead.
See?
What a great weapon.
Yeah,
so
damn.
often such a big mismatch.
And there's no route he can't run. You name it, he's going to do it, and he's a matchup nightmare for the defense. No matter who they put on him, he's going to win the battle.
No. So, Paul, is y'all serious? That was a dumbass trade.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now the Falcons offense, they get ready to head back.
I'm glad they
here.
run Houston now, though.
Last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. He's going to slip. He's got a man complete. A gain of 32 that time.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk. They'll run for the first time with Devontae Freeman. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That good for 22 and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. On second down, here's Ryan. And this is going to be intercepted. Snags it for the pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
The drive starts with a run by White. And he'll get only a couple up to the 22.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that one.
And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
On third down, it's White. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up fourth down.
I think we can safely say that those types of players are the backbone of this offense. You know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
I tell you, on 4th and 1, when you're way back on your side of the field, I thought this might just be an attempt to draw them off and get the first down that way. But they were going for it the whole time, and they wind up getting it.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Brady. Over the middle, Julian Edelman. It's complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And a nice gain at 21 yards. On first down, Brady. Throwing left side, he's got Gronk complete. And
I say pick
this one past the 30 down to the 25.
Pick apart.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Man, come on this side.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Goes underneath here to White. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. Call it a pickup of 7. Now the defense is going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
We're so motherfucking low.
Hey, 66.
A first carry now for Rex Burkhead. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Oh, Lord.
Alabama, 380.
Lord, forgive me for he not know what he do. He not know.
Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Acting like Brady in real life.
16-yard touchdown.
That's what you want to do?
And the Patriots add on to their lead.
Give me 5 seconds.
And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple flag route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down.
Junior, your team should need to be on this game.
When I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go. Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Here are the Falcons as their offense heads back onto the field. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to...
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And for the 3rd time, it's intercepted.
A little P.I.
And they're all in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over.
My bad, Junior. It was just a little P.I. Ain't personal, just good.
Brady now on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down there. A sack back at the 32. Bruce Irvin in there to get him for what will be a loss of 13 yards. Play action. Now it's Brady. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking downfield for Jones.
Oh, no.
And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at 2nd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. 2nd and 10. It's Ryan again. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu.
Oh.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Ryan to Sanu, good for an Atlanta first down.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back to Foxborough after this. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. From the gun, it's Ryan. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
Yeah, definitely frustrating
I'm on
for them,
HAS.
heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now as they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
This is taken at the 18. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. A nice job on the return there, 16 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Left side, it's Dorsett. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And the Falcons going to use another timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And down inside the 35 he goes to the 32-yard line. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a first down.
I got a Big 10. I got a Big 10 in your ass.
Brady now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Big old 10.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. On the tackle that time, Bruce Irvin.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They go play action for White. Now it's Brady. Hard throw, incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like I-4 at rush hour in your hometown of Orlando, Florida. An absolute mess. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Now Ryan on first down. Being chased out left. Looking deep for Julio. It's caught inside the 25. And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
There we go.
21.
They'll throw on first down with Ryan.
There we go.
The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Adrian Claymore coming hard that time. He's able to run him down for a loss of 12. Now Ryan on second down. This one caught by Ridley. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
Good boy. Jake got his
Third and long. It's Ryan. Steps away. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
This boy
on
can't
EA
say,
Sports.
let's get on the board.
Welcome
June
back.
ain't stolen 2 games
We
in a
are
game and a
ready
half.
for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
Put-away drive? It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, but you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
I'm going to make him put his foot on.
First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened before? Let's go. Down he goes.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks. The speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. They call that a loss of 6 yards.
Get 3, baby.
And it's third down now.
At least you got on the boat.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on fourth.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Now on fourth down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on fourth down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I both been to practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here. Fourth down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, as it turned out. Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They work again from the 38 on second and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
This bus so Kate. Big Kate.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Julian Edelman.
Don't wave at him. Edelman, goddamn. Show some sportsmanship.
And the Patriots add 6 to their lead.
That drive that really increased
Don't
their
wave at
cushion
him.
felt very
Goddamn, boy.
military to me. Very precise, methodical. That's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Now Ryan buying time to his left. And his pass incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
No, Jay. No.
2nd and 10 now, Ryan. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Ryan. And it is incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Patriots take over. They're going to have terrific field position. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. On the left side, a catch by White. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Jesus.
And a nice gain of 21 yards.
Jesus fucking Christ, man. God damn, James. You looking like
They come out here in the eye. Trying to pound it in here with Michelle. And he is in.
That boy looking like
Touchdown, New
03,
England. Sony Michel taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Patriots
maybe can't even get 3 on him. June, go get 3. You about to let me start putting the ball on you?
The offensive line, right there, they really helped with that score.
Didn't they tell us in our meeting that when we score touchdowns, running the ball, that means the offensive line actually scored first by moving people back beyond the end zone. We saw evidence of that on that play.
Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Nah, Joe,
and how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your bet.
I mean, all of it. You can stand on it.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far.
You can
they keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Wow.
Left side completion to Jones.
Come on.
They nearly get this all the way to midfield. Breaking down at the 49. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down.
Do you see this ass whipping I'm putting on them? I'm talking about a big grown man ass. Come on. Your play, Jim.
Now it's Ryan. Out to his left. Looking downfield for... And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21.
Jim, you did not quit. No. Don't quit. No, matter of fact, I'm not going to punt it. I'm going to run it up. I'm going to run it up.
Happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Stay tuned.
Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 right at the 30.
Stay tuned. Ain't no Okies taking place. None of this shit. Just strictly ass.
So after the INT, it's Brady. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out, incomplete.
6 passes to hold.
4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
I'm doing a lot because I'm on the ass.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here.
Pinch him. Doing what you doing, baby.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one goes for 24 yards.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
Fucking playing with me, boy.
Another interception. Picked off here at 29.
Don't kick this motherfucker, Jim. I ain't think you got down New York City.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah,
they were the Eagles. That's right. Then against with the Eagles, and I believe it's against Washington and Expos.
That's correct. Throwing now is Brady. He's going to rifle one, and Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Oh,
Allen with a pick. And not much on the return there. He'll
Put
take
him
it
away
only
too
up
quick. I
to
should
the
have kept doing what I
9-yard
was doing.
line.
I ain't gonna better
Now they get a fourth quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing or another. That's a bad play on one hand, a good play on the other, but it's all about the fantasy points here.
Yeah, because this ball game is over.
I wanted to really just, fuck over.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And this turns into disaster. He's not going to get forward progress. That'll be a safety.
You got to stand on this with him here.
Bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL. Could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, start the bus, because they think this one is over.
So Brady and the Pats take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll start the drive with a give to White. Space to maneuver at the 40. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off near the 32. Edelman, the intended receiver that time.
Too much, bro. Acting real fucking sucker free.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that.
Because he had won a little game. He really was supposed to win the game, but he didn't fucking
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking deep for Julio.
Stop playing. I'm like that. I'm like that.
Picked off by Jason McCourty. Spinning away. And now running right through it. And he'll go down inside the 15 at his own 13-yard line. Time for a break. This one, all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
Let's go. I'm losing. Let's go get this touch.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 18. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
You got to change that?
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Brady going to throw. Rolling to his right. Looking for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted.
Oh, fucking God.
With a pick. He was looking for Gronk that time. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Ryan. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he had won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. 14 yards is the pickup there and a New England first down.
That's the D you believe in?
Brady going to look to throw. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one.
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
Wow. They're looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
I know we can sit up here and dance around it a little bit. But going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you just say,
well, my boy, 5.
No, okay.
Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
On first down, Ryan. Now a desperation throw deep. And now here's another interception. Picked off at the 22. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
With
that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we
Drop
sure
wrong.
He knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good.
Man-to-man? Okay. I like man-to-man. I like
Brady going to throw here. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down? The offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock Galvin away and bring up second down.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack.
Fuck over me, yank.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play, as we'll get a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now Brady on the slant. He gets it to Gronkowski. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The storyline of this one, Charles, no doubt the number 0. Zilch, nada. A shutout so hard to do in the NFL.
It really is, and what an accomplishment, because you feel that not just on the defensive side, but as a full team. There's a lot of pride that goes into shutting out an opponent. And how about that 0 on the scoreboard for them, going along with those zeros in the time column, too.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Patriots winners here at home as we say so long from Foxborough.
Feel good to put a nigga in the box. Is you on that fucking